Hey you guys, welcome back to Vera's View. I'm here to run down Raw and SmackDown for you guys with my wins and fails. I'm going to start off with Raw as I usually do, and my fails, of course. Elias Samson is the first one this week. I mean, he did pull off the victory, but it's never a good day when the crowd starts chanting, "You can't wrestle," during your match. They added a little "you can't sing" to add insult to injury, and it was, a bad day for Elias Samson. The Titus brand. This whole feud with Kalisto is just getting so redundant to me. Move on, you guys. Come on. 2 cruiserweight matches again this week. This is another fail for me because you know what? There are loads of superstars in that locker room that are actually on the Raw roster that I'm sure would love to have the time that 205 Live guys are getting. They have their own show. I just don't understand why they are eating up so much of Raw time. And my last fail for Raw is double countout counts as the third fall in the 2 out of 3 falls match for the Raw Tag Team Championships with Cesaro and Sheamus versus the Hardys. I hate a tie. I never like to see it, and definitely don't want to see it end a show. It was just an odd vibe to me. My wins, however, started off with Samoa Joe and Brock Lesnar's brawl. It was all out insanity. I loved it. The whole Raw roster to try and separate these guys, and that kick that Samoa Joe delivered to Brock Lesnar was absolutely nuts. Loved it. Can I just say this whole thing is showing that the landscape of WWE is changing. Yeah, Brock Lesnar is still a top guy. He's got that, WWE feel. But Samoa Joe, you guys, if you had told me 5 years ago that Samoa Joe will be main eventing WWE pay-per-views, I would have told you were out of your mind. But it's just proof that things really are changing around here. My next win is more great work by Goldust. I love these promos. I talk about it every week. I don't want to go into too much detail again, but I love the slow build of this feud. Bray Wyatt vanishing in the ring on Seth Rollins, it really touched a chord with me. It reminded me of the old school Undertaker things that he used to do, so had to add it to my wins list. Sasha Banks attacks Alexa Bliss. All the women are vying for that title, but this just goes to show that she is on the hunt for the Raw Women's Championship, and I would love this feud because I talked about it a few times that there's supposedly real heat between these two, and I would love to see them go at it for that championship. The Miz's tag team partner is a bear. I loved this. It was so funny. There were so many great bear puns coming out of the commentary team. My favorite one being Big John Cub, take on Big John Studd. That was really clever. They're saying all kinds of funny things about him stealing picnic baskets and preventing forest fires, yada, yada, yada. It turns out it is Dean Ambrose, and he does cost The Miz the match, but it was just so much fun to watch in the meantime. Is this whole thing leading to The Miz and Maurice breaking up? Because this is the second week in a row now that The Miz has done something to piss off Maurice, and she has walked out on him. Is she going back to the ring? Is she leaving? What's going on? There's definitely more to this than meets the eye, and Dean Ambrose is driving quite the wedge between the it couple. My last win for Raw is Big Cass getting attacked again. The revival's in the background, but you know what? It's a little too obvious at this point. My heart's telling me this is going to lead into a feud between Big Show and Big Cass, the way they're working this thing about, Big Show coming to Enzo's rescue and yada, yada, yada. But I'm not sure if it's going to be like Big Cass turns and it's a face Big Show or what way they're going to go about it. But what better way to launch a singles career for Big Cass than to take out the Big Show? Battle of the Bigs, anyone? I hope I'm wrong about all of it. I really do want to see Enzo and Cass stick together, but that's what my gut is telling me. Moving on over to SmackDown Live, my only fail this week happens to be usually a win for me. I'm so sad to say Fashion Files was my only fail. The fact they're doing this whole attack angle just bothers me. It's what they're doing over on Raw. I hope maybe it's like a joke or something, but please don't run another attack angle. If one tag division is doing it, don't do it in the other one. And this is not a fail, but I'm going to add a little something. If Baron Corbin wins this Money in the Bank match on Sunday, I'm going to lose my mind. I don't know why, but I have this, lingering feeling that he is going to walk away with that briefcase on Sunday, and it is driving me insane. Please tell me it's anybody else. My wins, though, for SmackDown. They started off with The New Day and their really cool entrance with the big band. I really love that. And the fact they were tagging with the Fashion Police. Loved that. And I always love how Tyler Breeze calls Fandango Dango, and he says, "Book 'em Dango," like Book 'em Dano. I always get a laugh out of him. My next win is AJ Styles, Shinsuke Nakamura, and Sami Zayn backstage. Sami Zayn is going on and on and on about their six-man tag match and strategy and so on and so forth. And at the end of it, he says, but there will be a victory celebration. And Shinsuke kind of just winks at him like, what are you talking about? You're kind of crazy. And then Sami Zayn walks away. Shinsuke looks at AJ and says, I like him. You would, he says. I really like that. I loved Lana this week. She was a fail for me last week, but I loved her taking out Naomi before the pay-per-view on Sunday. She's got a new move. It looks pretty cool. I hope she's got a whole arsenal of new moves. I really do want her to succeed, even if I don't think she has it in her. I would love to see her surprise me on Sunday and pull out this victory, become, you know what, kind of like the Jinder Mahal women's division on SmackDown, and prove us all wrong and show that she is a great competitor. My next win is Jinder Mahal and his promo. I love the way that he is fanning the fire with the American audience. He's going on his own native language and just pissing the crowd off. We got the USA chants going. Randy Orton does hit the RKO out of nowhere after a lot of smack talk about, you know, Randy's dad and so on. But you know what? I think on Sunday, he's going to come up short against the modern-day Maharaja. And my last win for SmackDown is Charlotte versus Natalya. I always love these two going at it, and I just can't wait to see them in the Money in the Bank match for the SmackDown Women's Division on Sunday. I'm so excited. I hope one of them pulls out the win, or even Carmella, because I've heard she's in line for a push. And you know what? I think she could be really entertaining as champion for the Blue brand. That's all for this week, you guys. Please check back soon for more Vera's View. I'm Vera for the WWFu InterNetwork.